welcome back, everybody. Glad you're here. I love finding music I've never heard of before. And if it's small bands that nobody's ever heard of before, it's even better for me, because I like finding like those little diamonds in the rough. One of them I found a while back was a band out of Florida called GFM, Golden Frankincense and Myrrh. Gold, Frankincense and Myrrh. Yeah. Anyway, that band has apparently broke up. It was three sisters, and the lead singer for that band, Maggie, has gone solo apparently with her new band called Magdalenerose. She's been out touring, and she finally dropped her first single about 3 months ago, which completely flew by my radar, because I think she was playing with them and without them around that time. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. This is her first single, and it looks like it, like I said, dropped 3 months ago. Has 250,000 views, but her sub count on official Magdalenerose is only about 1,000. So please support her if you dig her. I like her from what I saw with Gold, Frankincense and Myrrh. I really like their style and their way of writing. So it's gonna be interesting to see what she sounds like without her sisters there, with a completely new band, and what she's coming up with. So without any further ado, we're going to check this out. This is Magdalenerose with Shark Spray, and there are subtitles. This is interesting. I like it. I forgot she was a screamer. And like a lot of you know, I don't really like screaming that much, but man, she pulls it off, doesn't she? Like she just had like it's almost like that one that got huge on recently from Ginger. If you saw that one, you know, has a great singing voice, and then they break out that scream and just scares everybody. And Maggie does it very well as well. The music is really interesting too. It's really poppy, but at the same time, it's really metal. You know, their band was known for being beautycore, which is basically very good-looking metalcore. But they have a tendency to not tendency. They don't come across like you look at them, you're like expecting one thing, and then they just hammer in this music that's really good. The way the song is written is really cool too. The way it bounces back and forth, and it doesn't feel forced. And the you know, changing styles like that in the middle of a song can sometimes throw it off, and you're like, man, it doesn't really come back. That was pretty cool. So I'm appreciating it. I actually like this a lot.
Yeah. sadistic.
You can tell she has a lot of fun writing that. The lyrics are pretty good too. The lyrics are really interesting. I know GFM was a Christian band. I'm not sure if Magdalene's going in this way. I think listening to the lyrics, I can hear it. I just don't, when I listen to Christian music, like I'm looking for a few certain things to stand out, and I think that if she's going that direction, she's doing it very subliminally. Talking about because the actions here aren't something like she's wanting to divorce herself from an ex-boyfriend. It's like she's wanting to divorce herself from that thing that holds you, the thing that's tearing her apart, the thing that makes her broken, the thing that is reaching for the tear inside of her. So whether it's guilt or loneliness and being dragged back to it again and feeling that way again, it's almost like falling back into sin and those feelings that go along with it when you're trying to get away from it. But sometimes you just it's so easy to fall back into that temptation. So she's doing that really well, if that's the angle that she's going for. If it's not, it's still done really well, because you can still take it and look at the emotions that are being presented, rather than this is just some guy she's trying to get away from, a bad boyfriend or breakup or whatever it is. But I don't think that's the way she's going on this. It could be completely wrong. It could just be a bad breakup and like that dude's getting railed in the song. But she has fun with it, like doing the blah there at the end. Sever me from your disease because you make me sick. Blah. She has fun with her lyrics, and she has fun with the song, but it's still presented so seriously and without the tongue in cheek even, that you still have to take it seriously, and that music is just banging. I know that that when you get down into that deep metal, black metal kind of signature, a lot of people get turned off by it. But I think when you're looking at the emotions that she's presenting in the lyrics compared to the music that's playing, going from poppy to dark, and poppy then way dark right there. Like because right there is where she's saying, she's trying to get away from the sickness, away from the disease, and you make me sick, and so she's feeling that, and that's what the music's representing. So it's a really good representation, really well written song. I really like it.
You held it over my head for way too long, but now the strings are cut. Holding it over my head and I can't breathe. You're reaching for the set inside of me. Every time that I say I'm done, you pull me back again. I feel stupid. So why they can't used to choosing? I'm wasting all my oxygen, and I'm over this brokenness. I'm over you.
Wow. I hope she breaks big. I would love to see her break big. I think she's got a lot of talent. I think she has a lot to say. And I would love to see her become a breakout, not just out of Florida, but just in that genre. Being a solo female artist in that genre is not going to be easy. And trying to break out of there, she has the talent for it. I hope she clicks here and there. It's good to see, she has 250,000 views on that video already, which is good, because that's a lot. So if you appreciate her, do me a favor and go over and check her out over at the official Magdalene Rose. Of course, I'll have everything linked in the description, like I usually do, and check her out. I think she also has. I looked at the official Magdalene Rose channel just briefly, and it looked like she did have one where she was doing like a live set. So there's some live music in there from her, and of course GFM. You can check out their channel as well and see some of the stuff where she came from, because a lot of their music's really good. So, in the meantime, did you like it? I hope you did. If you did, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me, please. Hit subscribe if you have not already, because we're always looking for music you never heard. I always want to know if there's more out there. So subscribe, and then share this with your friends, neighbors, complete strangers. And most importantly, do leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. If there's something else out there you'd like me to check out, point me in the right direction. In the meantime, y'all have a great one, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.